Happy greetings. I'm Crystal Forman, the owner and educator of Holistic Wellness and Health, where we make healthy living easy, nutritious, delicious, and fun, with a focus on plant-based food and meditation to help you live a healthier, compassionate, and more vibrant life. Today, we are making our beet green salad, as well as our perfect stovetop herbed beets. So we have our beautiful beets here from the Plantation Park Heights Urban Farm in West Baltimore. And for our salad, we're using produce from Plantation Park Heights Urban Farm as well as Moon Valley Farm. So let's get started with our perfect stovetop herb beets. So we have a whole beet here with the greens and everything attached. We're just going to remove the top here just by slicing off this part. So a lot of people throw this away. You don't want to throw away your greens because they are delicious and can be used in place of things like spinach or Swiss chard, and they are filled with a lot of vitamins and minerals and nutrients that are not in the bowl. So it's very high in vitamin K, vitamin A, and vitamin C. And as you can eat it raw, you can stir fry it. You can do a lot with these greens, so don't throw them away. And the stems are great for juicing. You can also put all of this in your smoothie, but for today, we're using it for our salad. So just took off the top. I'm going to take off the bottom of our beets as well. Then I'm just going to peel it. So because I know these are organically grown, I don't have to peel these. But for flavor, and because I'm not just making it for myself, I'm making it for my family, I am going to peel it because some people don't like that extra earthy flavor. I don't mind it, and I don't mind the texture. And it actually helps to add just like a few extra vitamins in there and minerals. But because I'm making this for other folks, I'm taking the skin off. You can save the skin, and you can put it in your soup stock. You can do a lot with it, actually. You can also juice it. You can put it right into your smoothie. I love to put the whole beet into a smoothie. So if you're not using this for anything else, you can put it right in your smoothie. It blends well. Just finish peeling this. And then we're going to dice it. So the smaller you dice it, the faster this will cook. Because it is a root veggie, sometimes it takes a little longer. This one is actually pretty, has a really nice texture. So flat side down, cut right through. And because these are like medium sized, I'm going to slice through one more time. So if you're here with me live, say hello. Let me know you're watching. If you're watching this as a replay, say hello as well. And if you have any questions or comments as we're going along, feel free to ask. I'm just going to slice through. So basically julienning them. These would be a perfect size for making fries, beet fries. And just the same thing to the other side here. I'm just going to line it up and dice it. So any questions, comments? We are broadcasting live on our Facebook page, on our YouTube channel, as well as personal page. So definitely put a thumbs up, say hello as well, let me know you're here. You see we have some folks viewing. I can't tell exactly which platform you're viewing from right now, but I can go back later and just check in and see who's saying hello. I can actually see the comments are coming up right now. So if you do want to have your questions answered live, you can just put them in and then I'll come over in a moment to check. So just putting, you already have some already diced and ready to go, so you don't have to stand here watching me dice up a bunch of beets. I have, put this on medium heat here. I'm using grapeseed oil. I'm just going to coat the bottom of my frying pan, skillet, whatever you want to call it. Let's go. So our goal here is to really caramelize and also season this. I've been doing this recipe for the past week at a few different locations throughout Baltimore City, including the Plantation Park Heights Urban Farm, which has a farmers market every Saturday from 4 to 9 p.m. and I'm there every Saturday at 5 p.m. doing a cooking demo. And then I also did this recipe at Druid Hills Farmers Market, which has reopened at the grand opening on Wednesday. So I did this one Saturday, and people loved it so much that they asked me to do it again for the Wednesday grand opening. Make sure you check out the new Druid Hill Farmers Market. So the real, like, that was a soft grand opening this past Wednesday. The big grand opening is this coming Wednesday. So definitely, if you're in the Baltimore area, check that out. It's one of the few weekly, I believe it's the only actually weekly farmers market in West Baltimore City. So it's definitely important that it has stayed around. I'm really grateful for that as well. Hey, Adrienne, good to see you here. So our oil is nice and hot. We're going to put our beets right in here. The recipes are on the website at holistic-wellnessandhealth.com. Go to the blog section and you will see them right there. And to this, we're going to add in our spices and herbs. So we have 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary, a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, and a teaspoon of ground black pepper. So I'm just going to put teaspoons of everything. So we're just going to shake this right on. And we stir this up front. And what I like about this recipe is that once it's done, you can eat it cold or hot, so it's a great topping. We're actually going to use this as a topping for our beet green salad. So this is a great way to use all of your beets, not just some of it, use it all. And blend it, combine them 2 dishes. So let's add our spices here. And this will caramelize a little bit and kind of crisp up our beets. I just want to make sure everything is nicely coated. And depending on the size that you cut up your beets and how high you're cooking it on, I have it on medium high now. Started off with high heat. You want to check on this like every 3 minutes. Just make sure it's not sticking to the pan. Yeah, so just cooking it really until it's caramelized and tender. So while that is cooking, we can go on to our beet green salad. Like I said earlier, a lot of people throw this away. Don't throw this away. You can use all of this. Only part I really get rid of is this, like where it connects the actual bulb root to the stems. And this can be juiced pretty easily or put in your compost pile. For this salad, I'm actually keeping our stems. Stems will add like a nice crunch to our salad. It's kind of like the same texture as celery. Doesn't taste like celery at all, but it just has like that nice crunch. So you want to use leaves as well as stems. Because these leaves are not incredibly large, I don't feel like I have to slice through lengthwise, but I can. So I did. And then we're just thinly slicing it. We're going to do this with all of our greens here. This right here. Putting everything right into our bowl. I'm just going to do it a few more times with the rest of our beet grains. Does anyone have any questions? So this recipe is going to incorporate actually both of them, a lot of the colors of the rainbow. Each color represents a different phytonutrient. So you definitely want to make sure that you're eating a lot of different colors on a regular basis. And the reddish, purple colors and blue colors are usually harder for us to get in our diet in the U.S., but it's not impossible. We are entering eggplant season, so that's a great way to get the purples as well. So once again, we're using all of our stems here to add a nice crunch to our salad. And then I'm going to bunch our beets up and go down lengthwise here. Has anyone ever made beet salad? Or even eaten it? Sometimes, so really the only places I ever see it is at restaurants. I never go to anybody's events where someone has actually made it as something to serve. I'm just curious if anyone's actually made beet salad. So they're a great way to use up your grains from your farmer's market. So we have our greens here, as well as the stem. So like I said, we're using all of it. Let's check on our beets. Starting to caramelize and brown just a little bit. Tossing it. And let me mix up some more. So the recipe on the website calls for tomatoes. So 1 tomato, 1 medium large tomato, half of a medium cucumber, and scallion greens, the greens from onions. So these beautiful onions actually came from a Valley farm as well. So I've already diced up our cucumber, also from Moon Valley farm, and I'm just going to put all of that in here. So this is the onions and cucumbers here. And the recipe calls for tomato, but today we're using carrots, because they use what you have, and I did not go to the grocery store to get any more tomatoes. So I'm using carrots in place of our tomatoes. Still adds nice, bright, nice color to our dish. And then we're going to make our dressing. Checking on it. Good. So our dressing contains olive oil. So actually, I'm going to use grapeseed oil today. So before I put that in. So in here, we have our most of the ingredients. So we have a tablespoon of tamari, which is soy sauce without the wheat. So if you want to eat free. Or you can use like coconut aminos or Bragg's amino acids. Use any of those. I have a tablespoon of mustard. I'm going to use ground stone mustard. We have a tablespoon of agave. And I am about to add in our minced garlic here, as well as a couple of tablespoons of oil. So I'm using grapeseed oil. You can also use olive oil for this. It was out already and ready to go, so that's what we're using. And I'm just going to mix this together. Now, on the recipe, it has a couple of optional ingredients. So if you have like vegan feta, that would be great on here, and or walnuts. So I'm actually going to use some walnuts here. This is going to add some nice healthy fat. Walnuts are great for our brain health. And so we're going to just add that right in as our topping. And I'm going to pick out some of these Kalamata olives, which are my favorite olives. Growing up, I didn't think I liked olives except on pizza, on veggie pizza. But I've learned that so many different olives have different flavors. So I'm just going to slice up our olives here. They add a nice umami flavor to our salad. It's also some great healthy fat to make this a much more filling dish. So this, just like this, can be a main dish. And for this, we are going to add our perfect stovetop beef here with a caramelizing juice, I believe. So this is gorgeous, and that you all see it. All right. I'm going to continue. Slice some more olives on here. We're going to add in our dressing, and it's like the main thing. So I'm just going to toss it before I put the dressing in. You can add more olives, more really any ingredient you want to. It's your salad. If you have some other ingredients in your home, feel free to add that as well. So our beets, I'm going to top off our stovetop beets with some lemon juice. So I have 2 tablespoons of organic lemon juice here. I'm just going to add a nice brightness, make this a nice bright flavor to our beets. And it also makes it easier to digest everything. So, I'm just going to turn this off and let it cook. Sit there for just a moment while we add in our dressing. Stir this up again. I'm just going to add it all in. Does anyone have any questions about anything? I do see, looks like Ms. Adrienne made a statement, so I will check that in one moment, and actually I'll bring y'all the salad to see as well. So just coating all of the leaves and all of the ingredients with our delicious dressing here. And like I said, both recipes are on the website at holistic-wellnessandhealth.com/blog. Make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. We're starting to add some short videos on there as well. So definitely check all of that out. And let me bring this beautiful salad up to you all while I look at our comments. So Ms. Adrienne asks, oh, beet salad with diced apples and vinaigrette. Oh, she loves, yes, I do too. And I was thinking about adding some apples when I realized I didn't have the tomatoes. I was thinking about adding apples in place of the tomatoes, but I went with carrots today, mostly because they were in the box from Moon Valley Farm. So once again, let me give a shout out to our local farms. So we have our beautiful onions, cucumbers, and carrots from Moon Valley Farm. And we have our beautiful beets from Plantation Park Heights Urban Farm. So make sure you are supporting your local farms out there. Hi, Kimberly. Yeah, make sure you're supporting the local farms. Go to the farm stands, go to the farmers markets, and make sure that we are keeping local food available for all of us. So let me show you our finished beautiful herb beets here. And I'm going to, when I serve it to the family, I'm going to serve it warm, but you can wait until the beets cool down and serve it cold. So I did a warm, I think it was butternut squash salad before, like showing how to make a nice warm hearty salad. So this is going to be a very hearty salad, and I am going to add a few more olives just because we like olives. But it's your recipe. Do what you want to do with it, or like take the recipe as a template is what I usually say. And I think that's it for me. So does anyone have any other questions or comments? I show you all this one. So Kimberly, yes. Hello. So make sure you all give a thumbs up. If you like this video, share it with your family and friends as well. But definitely thumbs up, as well as hearts are appreciated. That helps more people actually see the video and gets the information and knowledge out to more. So if you can see this background here, we have lots of produce. Most of this is from Moon Valley Farm, and this is actually lacinato kale from Plantation Park Heights Urban Farm. So gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous kale. So I think that is it for me. Yeah. So oh, the thumbs up is in the for the actual over on the side. So, but I appreciate the thumbs up icons as well. So I am going to check off once again. I'm Crystal Forman, the owner and educator of Holistic Wellness and Health. Make sure you check out our events section on Facebook to see all of the locations we will be at in the next few weeks, including if you go to the top part of my page, you will see an farm event. So if you're interested in agriculture, there's an event at White Rock Community Farm on July 11th. It's a free event, but you must register. We also have the Plantation Park Heights tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be there using their produce. And Wednesday, I will also be at the Druid Hill Farmers Market, 5-ish, and we will use produce also from the Plantation Park Heights Urban Farm and other local farms. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Peace and blessings, everyone. Take care. You're welcome.